Vacuum tubes were a crucial tool in the development of audio recording, transmission, and reproduction, especially during the first part of the 20th century, and they're still looked upon with favor for their ability to impart character to digitally recorded sounds. The Antelope Audio A4-1B is a mono optical tube compressor that draws inspiration from the famed TubeTech CL1B, a unit known for smooth and musical compression. Antelope's A4-1B combines a 100% analog signal path that includes premium tubes and custom transformers with the flexibility of digital control over all parameters via a plug-in. One of the most common uses for an opto-tube compressor is on vocals, so to put the A4-1B to the test, we took a ride out to Atomic Sound in Red Hook, Brooklyn, and had vocalist Alana Alexander put down a couple of tracks. For the first track, I recorded the vocals with the A4-1B in the signal chain. The song is a blues track, and Alana was giving a very dynamic vocal performance, so having some compression on the way in helped contain things a little. Let's check it out.
Oh, good-looking men, a dime a dozen, waiting to take my hand. All right. Good-looking men, a dime a dozen, waiting to take my hand. Yeah. So I'm waiting on you, baby, to show you a working man.
For the excerpt I just played, the unit was set to the custom timing mode. This allowed me to have full manual control over the settings, so I could set the attack and release however worked best, which I did while Alana was sound checking. And here are the settings that I settled on. The ratio was somewhere around 3:1. There was a reasonably fast attack with a medium fast release. While the custom mode allows for full control over the envelope timing, the other two timing modes offer other options. In fixed mode, the attack and release controls won't change anything. The attack is fixed to 1 millisecond and the release is set to 50 milliseconds. This is designed to provide a simple, fast, and consistent response. So let's take a listen to the fixed mode on another vocal example. This time, the tune has a little bit more of a relaxed vibe.
Kids from round the way, under hydrant spray, ice cream on a summer day. Kids from round the way, under hydrant spray, ice cream on a summer day.
The hybrid timing setting fixes the attack at 1 millisecond. So again, the attack control is not used. However, this mode creates a dual stage release that's responsive to peak length. It does this by starting out with a fast decay like the fixed setting, and then transitioning to the manual setting. So effectively, this sort of provides an automatic release with a fast attack and a fast release for shorter transients, and then a longer release for longer peaks. One application that this works well for is mix bus compression. And incidentally, you can link two of these units for stereo operation via the sidechain link control. To listen to the hybrid timing, let's try it on a vocal bus where there's lead vocal, some doubling, and some harmony parts all together.
Put away your phone. I want to be alone with you. Let the noise fade away. No worries, forget your cares and play. Sometimes life reminds us to slow down.
One drawback of using analog gear in a digital workflow is hardware recall. Traditionally, engineers would keep copious notes and have to recall settings by hand, but Antelope has sought to ease this pain point by building digital control capability into the A4-1B. By connecting the A4-1B to the host computer via USB-C, the unit can be calibrated by the control panel and controlled via the A4-1B plugin. Motorized potentiometers on the hardware will respond to parameter changes made in the plugin. So this includes changes made using automation, and settings can be saved as presets. The timing, meter, sidechain link, bypass, and on-off switches can only be adjusted on the hardware, however. The plugin also gives access to an extra feature that cannot be accessed on the hardware, and that is the sidechain filtering section. Now this has 5 modes. There's off, low pass, bandpass, high pass, and de-essing. And these modes, along with the frequency and slope controls, allow for tailoring how the detector circuit reacts to the program signal. Low pass will make the compressor respond only to low frequency content. Bandpass will target the specified mid-range band, while high pass will remove low frequencies from the sidechain. So this is useful for a mixed bus compression where you want to prevent a kick drum or the bass from causing pumping. And de-essing uses a narrow bandpass filter to reduce sibilant frequencies in the 5 to 8 kHz range. Let's take a listen to a couple of these settings. First, we'll check out the high pass on a mono mix. Now let's hear the de-ess mode on vocals.
So I'm waiting on you, baby, to show you a working man.
If you're doing a lot of mixing or you're writing and recording with several different vocalists, the recall feature of the plugin could be very, very handy. However, here's where things get a little murky. At the least expensive tier, only 1 year of the A4-1B plugin access is included with the unit. So after a year, you're either going to have to get a subscription for Antelope's Synergy Core Native plugin bundle, or you're going to have to pony up for a perpetual license. There are 2 other pricing tiers where a perpetual license is included, but those also include Synergy Core Native subscriptions of different lengths. Now, personally, I'm not really a fan of software subscriptions, but I do understand that there are different points of view. However, since this is a hardware unit, I do wish that Antelope included a perpetual license for the plugin with the hardware. And yes, while the hardware is as functional as the A4-1B's Muse without the plugin, it stings a little to have the sidechain feature essentially behind a paywall. Just something I hope that Antelope will reconsider or implement differently if they develop more hardware in the future. So that's the Antelope Audio A4-1B. I'm curious to hear what you have to say about the sound, so let me know in the comments below. Until next time, this has been Andrew from the B&H Pro Audio YouTube channel, reminding you to always remember audio.